One. Welcome back to the Roar Rundown. Katie's here in the studio too. She's just got another live interview for you this week, so I'll throw it over to her.
Thanks, Henry. Guys, I'm here with Austin Guyman, who is a senior football player, and the Tigers actually scrimmaged against the Northeastern Oklahoma State University Riverhawks last Friday in their third scrimmage this spring. So Austin, just tell me a little bit about what it was like for you guys to be able to play another team. I mean, it's the first time in like a year and a half.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, honestly. We had a great time out there. I mean,
Yeah.
I know we had a lot of success and just really what we were looking for, playing another team. But it was also good to get, those freshman guys that haven't got to play a college football game experience yet, and getting them on the field and getting to see what they can do. That was really exciting and good for our team in general.
Yeah, and I know they were excited to be out there playing because they didn't get that in the fall. So, okay, so Austin, you're a senior, and you got an extra year of eligibility. You're coming back in the fall. So what are you looking forward to most about this fall?
Just having one last shot at it. I mean, this is be the last time I guess I'll ever get to play sports in general. So that's been something on my mind, but also just being a part of this team again it's been real special to me over the past 4 years, and it'll be even more special to me knowing it's my last one. So
yeah. What are you looking back at the past 4 years? What's your favorite memory from Washita football?
It's been nice to beat Henderson every time I've been here. So
yeah, no,
4
that's
years
a good
in
one
row,
for
so.
sure. Yeah.
But yeah, definitely just playing with these guys. I mean, it's been awesome. We have great coaches, great teammates, and that's definitely been one of the main reasons of coming back is just being with the coaches, being with the players. Great group of guys all around. So
yeah, absolutely. And I know we're all looking forward to seeing Tigers play football in the fall. So Austin, thank you so much for being here. And Henry, back to you.
Thanks, Katie. The wrestling team has been done with its season for a little bit, but Noah Grimes and Chris McQuistion caught up with Cole McCartney for this week's Back to the Basics.
Hello, my name is Chris McQuistion. Right here with me is Noah Grimes, and on this week's episode of Back to Basics, we are here with freshman Cole McCartney, and we're going to teach him the basics of wrestling.
So, Cole, what's kind of like the most important thing in wrestling?
So, really, the hardest part about all of wrestling is having a plan for their plan, and then them having a plan for your plan about them.
So it's kind of like the element of surprise. So, like, you kind of have to be ready for everything. Just got to be kind of like on your toes about anything. Just got to be ready to go for anything. So another big aspect of wrestling is you need to be able to strike fear into your opponents. And what better way to do that is by cutting a really fierce promo. Now listen here, you! Boy, this Sunday at Wrestle Slam Fest, it's going to be one-on-one, you and me! And I'm gonna take that belt back home with me because I'm the champ and you are the scrub! Now what you saw was Cole giving us what he thinks is the actual way to do an entrance to a wrestling event. But here, I'm going to demonstrate how to do it perfectly.
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me.
Cole, could you explain how to do a double leg takedown for us?
Yeah, so basically what you do is you're going to be circling, you're going to get them square to you, and then you're going to shoot in, shoot to a lock, and then drive through, using your head as a lever.
My time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now. In case you forgot or fell.
So the point of wrestling is to put your opponent on their back.
All right, so this is a 2-on-1 tilt, so I'm going to have Chris go down. So I'm going to come in here with a tight waist, chop this, bring it towards me, bring it on his chest. I have I have his elbow and his wrist. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my elbow inside of his thigh. And I'm going to hold him.
I'm still hot, knock your shell off. My money stacked fat, plus I can't.
Now, Cole, that was a good example of being able to put somebody on their back. But here, I'm going to show you how the right way to do it is. What you do is you get ready, you kind of get close, and then you just
turn the swell off. The franchise doing big business. I live this, it's automatic. I win this, so you hear those horns, you finish. A soldier, and I stay under you fighting. Plus I'm storming on you chumps like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way you break.
That was this week's Back to Basics. Back to y'all at the desk.
Kid, I'm harder than nails. Plus I keep it on lock like I'm part of the jail. I'm slaughtering stale.
Wow, that was quite a smackdown. I'm glad we saw the return of Rose Sigma wrestlers, and I'm also glad you dressed for the occasion tonight, Henry.
I did, Katie. I couldn't let the opportunity to break out the Jordans go to waste.
All right, that's entirely fair, Henry. Props to that.
Well, last weekend was just as exciting as the weekend before, and the women's soccer team won the Great American Conference Tournament for the second time in program history, topping Oklahoma Baptist University. The Tigers defeated the Bisons with an overtime goal off of a corner kick attempt from freshman Frankie Nine. Junior Jamie Dotson was named tournament MVP, and Ouachita ranked 23rd in the United Soccer Coaches NCAA Division II poll that was released this week. The Tigers are officially done with their season.
The women's tennis team is competing in the GAC Championship this weekend for the second time in 8 years. The Tigers are taking on the Golden Suns in the first round of the tournament this morning.
The softball team is at home playing against East Central University this weekend, and the Tigers will also be at home for the Battle of Ravine matchup next weekend. If you can't make it to the games, be sure to catch those games on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network YouTube channel.
The baseball team is in Ada, Oklahoma, facing off against ECU. This battle of the Tigers will be interesting after Ouachita swept Southeastern last weekend. The team will be back in action at Rab Rogers Field next weekend for its Battle of the Ravine series.
That's all we have for you this week. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at The Rural Rundown and catch the softball broadcast on the OSDN YouTube channel.
And as always, stay purple, Tiger Nation.